I need a 30 for 30 to show that I'm different like Jordan and Pippen. I need a 30 for 30 like Jalen and Webber. Nobody gon' fuck on my click. I need a 30 for 30. All right, we gonna end this motherfucker like we always do. Showing love and shouting out. Tell you who you shouting out, dog.
You know, it's always good when athletes get another job after their primary job, which was being an athlete. So, you know, we get good ones like Jalen Rose has been great. Chuck, Shaq, they've been great. You know, just being an analyst and things like that. But I'm gonna give one that I probably will go back to watching this show if it happens. And that's Aaron Rodgers. If he becomes the Jeopardy host, I think this will work. His look, his demeanor, I think it'll work. And I know they're just like trial running him. I think is what they're doing right now. He's just getting a trial run. But I really think the producers of Jeopardy should really consider, just to make it translate for the I guess the newer culture. And there are people who are Aaron Rodgers fans, and you got a guy like that who says he's very heady and very, he's a nerd in a sense. I think it'll work. I really think it'll work. And I would love to see in my lifetime an athlete do a game show. I think it'll be cool. I'd like to see how this will go. So I want to shout him out for just giving it a run. I hope the producers really do consider him for the job permanently. Like after this, when it's all said and done. I really hope they do. I think it'll work.
I gotta love that shout out. Hopefully, I get another Super Bowl out of that motherfucker before that happens. But we not gonna go there. Joe, who you shouting out, dog?
Man, I'm shouting out the Lakers squad without LeBron and AD.
That was
because
a great day to be a Laker.
Many had them like possibly not winning a game, sliding. And right now, if they're not at 500, they're really close, maybe a game off. But it looks like they're kind of, trying to keep the ship steady until Bron and AD get back. So man, just shout out to those guys that people kind of pretty much just counted them out, but they went out there on the court and they played ball. They're like, this is my job. If somebody's down, we got to step up. In life, that's what it got to be. You know what I mean? If you're on a team, if the lead person falls, somebody got to step up. So shout out to the Lakers.
That's real. That's real. I love that shout out. Well, kind of piggybacking off what Joe was talking about, because I think about, we just beat the Brooklyn Nets without Bron and AD. Now, yeah, they were without Harden, and the person that I want to shout out got ejected. And I know NBA Twitter has been really all over the man for the reason he got ejected. I'm talking about Kyrie Irving, America. So I want to shout out Kyrie Irving, and some motherfuckers might not like it. I don't give a fuck. But Kyrie Irving was right about the N-word. I've been saying it for the longest. When I was a teacher, I wouldn't let my students say it in the classroom. I wouldn't let them call themselves that, all that kind of shit. Because as a teacher, I was trying to fight with my students to get them to understand that they were not intellectually inferior. And if you look up the textbook definition of that motherfucking word, it's about motherfucker being ignorant, lazy, or inferior. All that shit. And we are not. I ain't inferior, no motherfucker. My brothers ain't inferior, no motherfucker. My kids ain't inferior, no motherfucker. You understand? Yeah. Now, of course, people will counter with, well, I ain't saying it with the ER. I'm saying it with the A. Like I used to tell my students, hell, your ass black. We just don't say ERs and shit in our culture. We say bigger, trigger, figure. We don't say pronounce shit like it's supposed to be goddamn pronounced, but that don't change the definition of it. It seems like folks just get called fuck shit so much, and over time, You just adopt it. White folks did the same thing with redneck. White folks, it became a term of endearment for them to be a proud redneck. When really the motherfuckers, upper class white folk were dissing them. You know what I'm talking about? So I feel Kyrie on that. You know what I'm saying? I was happy that he put it out there like that and made sure that people know that that's not a term of endearment. Because if somebody call you a bitch ass nigga, you ain't gonna be like, oh man, I appreciate that. If somebody call you a puss ass nigga, a lazy ass nigga, a broke ass nigga, you ain't gonna be like, oh man, we could. No, man. It's just when people say my nigga that's a term of endearment. So we ain't gotta say that. You can just flip it. You know what I'm saying? You can say my homie, or we say my brothers, or motherfuckers in New Orleans say my round. Motherfuckers where I'm from say my cool. You know, there's a lot of other substitutes that you can use. Now I'm saying this as a motherfucker that you say it all the time. All the time. I got raps that I used to say it in. I don't write it in my raps no more unless I'm doing it for artistic effect. Or unless I get very, very mad. Now, if I get mad, I'll say any motherfucking thing then. But I'm just being forthright about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
be transparent.
I'm being transparent in motherfucker. So if y'all piss me off, America, you say some fuck shit to me, I might end up calling you that. But I'm just being real. But my brothers know I didn't stop saying it to the point where I told a joke in the group text and used it on them. they just laughing their ass off because they know, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't get down like that no more. But you know, shout out to Kyrie for that. I don't know what has caused this great awakening with him. Maybe it's George Floyd. Maybe this man traumatized from that. Watching the man get lynched on video, and it still be question marks in this country about that. Like we really gotta have this long ass trial about that. We saw him kill him. So, you know, maybe that man really got fucked up behind it. So, yeah, Kyrie saying some strange shit. He be doing some strange shit. Be taking some days off work that you be like, man, what the fuck this man doing? But you never know how trauma affects other people. But I want to shout out that man for his stance on that. You say what you want to say, America, but do remember words do matter. We appreciate y'all for fucking with us. Please continue to do so. Please follow us across all social media platforms. That's on Facebook, put it on something. That's on Instagram, put it on something. That's on Twitter, PIOS_100. Follow us across all social media platforms. No matter where you're watching this, whether you're watching on Facebook, whether you're watching on Instagram, watching on YouTube, share it with your partners. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to keep this shit growing. Trying to keep it real, trying to be entertaining, you know what I'm talking about? And we're going to keep on doing it. We will be the platform for real ass fans who love sports. Put it on something. And also visit statementteesllc.com. That statement tees, every t-shirt you wear makes a statement. We appreciate y'all for fucking with us as always. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me across all social media platforms. Like the videos and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit statementteesllc.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.